drivers shunning diesel engine cars are partially to accuse for a growth in carbon sequestration dioxide emissions of new vehicles, the car production trading flesh says. The 0.8% growth, to 121 grams per kilometer, is the at first growth with the SMMT began accountability levels in 2000. Diesels characteristically radiate up to 20% less than CO2 rather than gasoline cars and are more than gas efficient. As retarding diesel engine turnover, the SMMT told the popular of SUV introduced to the growth. SUV make on a block more than CO2 rather than the leased vehicles. In spite the little growth in carbon sequestration emissions recent year, new cars now make a tertiary less than CO2 in full rather than they did in 2000. New vehicles are lot largest effective rather than older cars, but the 5.7% drop in new registrations to millionth recent year shows how drivers are compliance their cars for much longer. The SMMT is inviting on by the government to propose a consecutive attitude to turnover incentives and tax to promote drivers to buy in the cleanest cars, and expend more than on electrical car charge points. Meet the Pot European 2020/2021 new car and van CO2 targets looks always more than stimulating, taking into account latter marketplace developments and by the government politics announcements, the production flesh told in its paper. Electrical cars expense for fair 0.5% of new car turnover in the UK. The car production has laid down the accuse solidly at the feet of by the government for the effect of against diesel rhetorical on new car turnover. The SMMT says we are not purchase diesel engine cars partially since by the government wants to tax diesel engine. Consumer are thus vague on which the real finance and ecological expenses of possession a diesel engine might be. Element in the further ambiguity about which a diesel engine car will be cost on the used marketplace, and it is no surprise party new diesel engine turnover bring down by 17% in 2017. As a impact, the UK is in risk of lacking its environment-changing goals on carbon sequestration dioxide. A big leap in turnover of 4x4s is as well portion of the issue, as they are more severe and absorb more than gas. Though less cars yet prevail UK roads, SUV now expense for on 1 in 5 new cars sold out. New SUV include ordinary carbon sequestration emissions of time a little car emits on ordinary. The EU goal is for an ordinary of 95 grams/kilometers through all new cars sold out. Received drivers to shorten of supersized vehicles may show trickier for the production rather than receive governments to behind janitor diesel engine or set more than electrical charge points.